I'm Veronica Vance, and hey, it's almost opening day for the Tigers, so we head downtown for all the fun. We visit the massive indoor Great Lakes Art Fair in Novi, and then we check out 3 one-of-a-kinds in the D, so stay tuned.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.
Hey, it's opening day for the Detroit Tigers, and here in the D, it's an unofficial holiday. It's opening day. There are block parties everywhere. Radio stations are in on the act. There's music and bands and just all kinds of fun things to do. They've got challenges for you to participate in. I mean, it's more than just a game. It's an event all over the city.
Opening day means that baseball is back. Springtime is here. We've been through 5 months of brutal winter. I'm very happy baseball is back, and I think it's going to be a great year.
The Detroit Tiger fans come out in full force on opening day, and they make it just a huge event across the city. It surrounds the entire perimeter of the stadium, from Woodward down to Grand Circus Park into Harmony Park. You got people up on rooftops, out on the street. Everybody's just enjoying the excitement, supporting the Tigers, and it's all in the D.
It's all about being with the people. The people. Everybody down here having a good time. Yeah. And being with everybody down here in the D. It don't matter if you're down here, if you have tickets or not. It's just about being down here in the D.
There's probably a record number of sick days being called in today. Take a look around. It's wall-to-wall people down here for the Tigers fans, and I'm in Grand Circus Park. I'm not even in front of the stadium yet. Look at it. Woo!
Opening day means to me a lot of partying and a lot of having fun here in Detroit, Motor City.
And a lot of support in the Tigers.
A lot of support in the Tigers.
Are you kidding me? This is the best day of our lives. Isn't that true, Allie?
This is the biggest holiday in Michigan. Downtown Detroit is just as exciting as the actual game, although I love baseball.
You have a great dinner this evening. That's what it's about, having dinner in Detroit after the game, watching the game. It's going to be a great day.
So it smells really good here. What are you guys serving?
These are soda pop pork shank lollipops. It's braised in a Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce. Understand? You want to try it?
I'll take a little bite.
Yeah. We've also got our twisted mac and cheese.
Twisted?
Yeah, we have our in-house smoked chicken, cherry tomatoes, asparagus, peas, and our 5 cheese sauce.
Oh, so you made it healthy.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Yeah,
All
absolutely,
right.
absolutely. 98%, we make everything in-house, so we're all Michigan products.
Twisted Rooster?
Twisted Rooster.
Look how tender that is. And that sauce is so good. Take another bite. Okay, wow, look at Meyer's out here giving away free samples of ballpark hot dogs. So you get a little taste of one before you head into the stadium. And it's nicely grilled. Hot dogs and baseball. Can't get more all-American than that. You're down here with your little one for opening day?
Oh yeah, we're having a great time.
Are you getting ready to go in, or are you just kind of enjoying the party outside?
We're going to give it a try, see how long she'll make it.
Yeah. All right, you're creating a new tradition for the little one. Yeah. She's adorable, have fun. You brought your grandson down here?
Yes, I did.
And then this is your 3rd year?
Yeah, we started when he was 5 years old. He's 7 now.
So it's become a tradition.
Yes,
how
every year.
Wonderful. So what does opening day mean to you?
It's great. The city alive. It means the city's alive.
Yeah. You excited for this Tigers this year?
Yeah.
All right.
Try like me.
We just love the people, the food out here, and just hanging out with the kids.
How fun to be down here with your dad, eh?
This is the first year he's out here, so he's really.
So he's a rookie.
Yeah, he's a rookie.
Yeah, and what do you love about it?
I just love to see the Tigers play.
And it's as simple as that.
Being in the D is the place to be. There's so many people around here. It's so diverse. It's so awesome. We have such a good time every time we come down, whether it's Tigers, Red Wings, Lions. It's awesome.
And of course, what's opening day without all the tailgaters? They've got their grills out, their coolers out here having fun, enjoying this beautiful sunny day. Life-size bobbleheads. plenty of great photo ops before you get into the game.
Cabrera, baby, the richest man in sports, baby. Yeah.
Every single year since 1985, since I was a boy, I go every year. It's a tradition.
The city looks great. Everybody's having a good time. Everybody's relaxed. I mean, it's wonderful, man. We got good weather.
Family tradition every year. This year I'm including her. It's our first opening day. Go Tigers!
So you never know what you'll see around the stadium. Right here we've got a life-size, human-sized Jenga board.
They run the league brought to you by ABC Warehouse.
Are they, no.
Whoa! There you go. I don't know if that's the right one.
Being in Detroit, new team and new experience.
I think so. I think she's going to be successful.
Wow.
It was great to see all the Tigers fans early.
Well, as you can see, baseball fever is in the air, and opening day is a huge event in the D, whether you're inside the stadium or out here. Happens every spring and every fall. If you come in the fall, you can get in a little early Christmas shopping, and we're going to show you around some of their great exhibits.
This is our gallery entrance. It's an area where we're allowed to take many of the artists and exhibitors and put their works on display and create kind of an ambiance for the people to come in. And this is something that we do, that we invest in for this show, that we promote in-house, and really think it's an important part of the theme.
Now this is one that happens, what, twice a year?
Twice a year, in the spring and the fall, depending on the dates, so they can check our website.
About how many artists do we have in
There's about 180 booths with about 150 different artists.
Wow, that's a big art show.
It is, but we're very concerned about quality, so we have a waiting list even of artists to participate. So we're trying to keep our quality in place and have a good experience for the people to come, as well as for the artists.
Now you mentioned quality too. It's also also a juried show, correct?
Absolutely. They take the artwork and they examine it and all the information from the artists, and then we categorize it and then select a very few.
So what have we got? A lot of local, a lot of national artists? What's kind of
There
the
is
feel?
both, but because it's called the Great Lakes Art Fair, we really wanted to concentrate on artists from our region.
Cool. Can we go take a look
Absolutely.
at some of that? So I see you've got like a large selection of
Absolutely.
art.
I mean, all the categories are here. You know, of course, fine jewelry, ceramics, multimedia, paintings, oils. We have pottery works going on.
So there's a lot of great art, but this really caught my eye here.
Yep, this is one of the more popular features of the show.
Really?
This is Vision Spa Salon, and they actually are local here in Novi with their permanent facility, but they come into the show and actually set up a full-blown spa and salon. So you can get an asiatsu, I think it's called, massage here. They actually have treatment rooms in the back for pedicures, facials, full
People
massages.
come here and get pedicures and
Absolutely.
manicures?
Absolutely.
Really?
People make appointments actually from the floor, come in and do their shopping, get their treatments, eat in our wonderful cafe, and enjoy the day.
So this is the hooking station, huh?
That's right. Our show has our own hooker. Yeah. Actually, Ann Bond, who is a part of Vision Spa Salon, actually does these wonderful ornate rugs, and they are called hookers.
Beautiful.
And this is her #1 student.
These are all handmade?
All handmade,
Wow.
and the fabrics are all dyed. Anne has actually gone to the point now where she has created her own dye books and has become an instructor. She's taken this to a new level.
Okay, something's calling my name here. It smells really good. What is this?
Well, this is a cafe operation that we put together especially for this event. Our chefs and folks here at Epic Catering, who does all of our food service in our Diamond Center, because of the art and the level of the event, we do a whole hand-tossed pasta station, fresh-baked paninis, fresh salad bar, and things like that. So again, you can make a whole day of it.
So it's a very upscale concession.
We're trying to do that, but at the same time keep a very, very good price point on things. Keep it very affordable, but very fresh. Wow. The art of food.
The art of food, very well put.
Exactly.
Back here, what is this? What do you call the specialty row?
Specialty foods areas and specialty items where you can get gourmet hot chocolates and lemonades, there's candies, gourmet candies and things like that.
All very gourmet and upscale and keeping with the whole theme of things.
Absolutely.
So it is a good family event.
Oh, absolutely. And one of the greatest things about it too is what we call Generation Next. It is where we've actually gotten all kinds of participation from local school systems, elementary school all the way up to high school, and like I said, we have Cranbrook and the like here as well too, with all of their student art on display.
The aspiring artists who may be exhibiting here one day.
Absolutely.
You don't even know, right?
Homegrown artists right here in Detroit. Absolutely.
Great. Well, I want to thank you, Blair.
Thank you.
Showing me around. I'm going to take a look at some of the exhibits on my own, okay?
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Can you believe that these are watercolor paintings? They look so realistic. I love this booth. They've got wonderful photographs and it takes me back to a special place. Well, being in the Motor City, your art certainly caught my eye. Now, you're a local guy too, aren't you?
Yes, Farmington Hills.
And what's your inspiration for your art?
I absolutely love automobiles, and I love to show parts of a car that people don't realize. They walk up and look at a whole car. They don't realize that that whole car is composed of a lot of wonderful little areas. And so I like to focus in on that on a lot of my paintings.
Yeah.
And I try to show how much beauty there is in just the front end of a Pontiac, which at the time was just a medium-range car.
These scarves are made out of actual bamboo. The tree is broken down into shavings and turns into a fabric, and she actually makes scarves out of a bamboo tree. Can you believe it? Isn't this guy cool? It's a motorcycle gas tank. Spoons for eyes. He's playing the sax. Pretty neat. Oh, we got wrenches for legs. So creative. Well, so Carl, you're not only an artist here, but you're also an author.
Yes.
You've got some best-selling books here, correct?
Well, yeah, we've actually got 3 in a series. Our first one that we did was called Stranger in the Woods, and it's about the deer and birds reacting to a snowman that appears in their woods after a winter storm. This was done at Kensington Park. It made the #1 on the New York Times bestsellers list, and 7 out of the last 10 years it's been in the top 4 at Christmas on the New York Times bestsellers list. We've done 3 other movies now. We did a movie for Lost in the Woods, which won the Wild Screen Panda Award for Best Children's Nature Movie in the World. This is the movie right here. It's called Lost in the Woods.
You know what's really caught my eye? What's unique about these is that they're children's books, but they're photographs. And like you say, Kensington is where you took a lot of these.
Yeah, I mean like there was really rare kids.
Tying in with the whole theme of the Great Lakes Art Fair, we've got the Art of Food, where there's executive chefs from some of the top-tiered restaurants in the area giving live cooking demonstrations. And at the end, you get to sample the food. They even do live demonstrations at a lot of the artists' booths. So you hand-carved all of these birds?
Yes.
That is amazing. Oh my goodness. Well, Sean, you've got gorgeous, gorgeous art pieces here.
Well, these are, I call them landscape series vases, and they're kind of based on, well, obviously different gardens and things like this, my love of flowers. The technique is an Italian technique, which is called Millefiori, and which is 1,000 flowers. I've kind of changed it and Americanized it to my own technique here.
They even have clothes and accessories here. These are beautiful pieces of jewelry handmade out of Swarovski crystals, and they're just gorgeous. I think I'm leaning toward these. I'm gonna try the peanut butter hot chocolate. Doesn't that sound scrumptious? Ooh, that's yummy. Ooh, it tastes just like a Reese's peanut butter cup. Mmm. Well, I just can't resist. My little ones are gonna love these books. One of each. Well, I've got my personalized book signed by the actual author, and this has just turned out to be a fantastic show. There are plenty of things to see and do in Metro Detroit this month, and our calendar of events is up next to point you in the right direction.
Loose tests the lengths a parent would go to protect their child, and the Big Ten hockey tournament faces off at the Joe. Catch the Funny Sisters Easter Catechism at City Theater, then find anything and everything you need for your home and garden. Hop on over to the family fun Bunnyville at the zoo. Then it's opening day in the D with the Tigers versus the Twins. To learn of any changes, log on to visitdetroit.com or call 1-800-DETROIT. The D. It's a very unique place to visit for a ton of great reasons. We have all kinds of places to visit that you can't find anyplace else, and I'm talking about destinations like the Ford Rouge Factory Tour, the Motown Museum, our Auto Baron homes, some of our one-of-a-kind auto events like Autopalooza, and the largest fireworks display in North America celebrating the 4th of July. And now we're going to visit 3 one-of-a-kind destinations. First, we're going to head over to Detroit's own Better Made Chip Factory to see how the country's greatest tasting chips are made. Then we're off to the Lark, one of the top restaurants in the country located right here in West Bloomfield Township. And finally, to the most remarkable Detroit sports memorabilia store, the Detroit Athletic Company. Really cool Detroit. So now let's go grab some chips at the Better Made Potato Chip Factory in Detroit.
This is how it all begins. From the farmer, he ships his potatoes loose inside a big semi-truck.
So they just drop out of the truck down into here, okay.
Right. Well, the potatoes go into the peeler, which is a brushing action, and it takes a minimal amount of the skin off.
Okay. Then from that step, then it goes up?
It goes up into the slicer. When the chips are sliced, they go into the cold water rinse tank.
Okay.
And then it takes the starch out of the potato. And then we rinse them, and then we blow the excess water off before it goes into the fryer.
Okay, so can I grab an ultimate fresh potato chip here? Yummy. Well, Sam, it smells yummy over here for popcorn.
Well, we make 4 different kinds of popcorn. We make butter popcorn, we make cheese popcorn, we make hot cheese popcorn, and we make white cheddar. We pop it with hot air. You can feel the hot air coming out here. Now this is plain old popcorn, no seasoning, no flavoring, nothing. Just as it comes out of the hot air popper.
I like it plain though, it's good.
Then it goes into the seasoning tank here, where the flavoring is added.
This is the seasoning for the popcorn.
Cheese and oil, yeah.
Cheese and oil. Ooh, now the good stuff.
We use real cheese.
Yum. Well, Sam, I didn't even know they made some of these flavors.
Oh, yeah.
I'm overwhelmed with all the choices in
And this
here.
is probably the only place in the city you can find everything that we make in one spot.
So you can come here and you can buy all of these different flavors.
Yep.
Parmesan and garlic.
That's Salvatore's named right after me, see? It's got a
Okay.
nice tang to it with no heat. Our potato sticks, which are not new,
And you're going to start shipping these then.
in canisters all over the country. We got good stuff.
So now we're going to go from popcorn and potato chips to a high-end 5-course meal for some of the most delicious dishes you'll ever taste. I'm talking about the one-of-a-kind Lark Restaurant.
In a restaurant of this type, a very fine restaurant, you have to do 100 things right every night.
If you want to eat here, you want to spend a lot, about 3 hours to finish a meal, start to finish?
I would say 2 hours and 23 minutes.
Okay.
We begin our dinner here with a hors d'oeuvre trolley, chilled hors d'oeuvres, which always has certain items. Gulf of Mexico shrimp, chilled, our famous curry duck salad, oysters on the half shell, vegetable salad, and typically salmon. The hors d'oeuvre trolley is included in the fixed price dinner, and you can have whatever you want.
Really?
Certainly. This is our dessert trolley, and most people choose this for dessert. The other possibility would be an Austrian souffle. And it's carte blanche, which means you may have whatever you wish. Or you could have seconds.
Really?
Yes.
Now the main event, and now, Jim, what is it again that I've ordered?
You have ordered the Copper Cataplana. We are the only restaurant outside of Portugal to serve this. It's
In the whole world?
On the whole world.
Wow.
They do it in this copper clamshell. It is mixed seafood and Portuguese sausage with a wonderful sauce.
This looks and smells wonderful, and we've got such a variety of seafood in here.
We have all the goodies. They have mussels,
Clams?
clams,
And this,
Gulf shrimp.
what is this sausage again?
We have chorizo, as in Portugal. This is our most popular dish. This is generally considered the best lamb preparation served in the United States. So it is extremely popular. And we nibble our bones. So I go around and say, you want to nibble your bones?
Yeah.
And they said, can we? I said, we'd be hurt if we didn't.
Well, shall we get back to our food then? Shall we say bon appetit?
Bon appetit.
And now for something completely different. Detroit is a huge sports town. We love our teams, and we've got legendary franchises here. We've got the Detroit Red Wings, the Pistons, the Lions, and Tigers. And over at the Detroit Athletic Company, you'll find all kinds of incredible memorabilia, particularly focused on the Detroit Tigers. But baseball fans, it doesn't matter who you cheer for, you're going to find this place incredible.
Kirk Gibson has done it. He got it over the roof in right field, over the third deck.
There's a tremendous amount of history, baseball history here in Detroit.
Yeah.
And I like to think of ourselves as the keepers of the archives. My brother and I started out actually as street vendors outside of the ballpark in 1982.
Did you?
We sold peanuts. In a lot of ways, our store has turned into a museum, and those are the original box seats from Navin Field. They were inside the ballpark from 1912 until 1977 when they were removed for a modern-day renovation. Those are probably considered the rarest of all figural seats in baseball.
Yeah.
Walter Briggs, the owner of the Tigers, renovated the ballpark in 1938. He had those installed. He went an extra step and had those figural tigers added to the ends of them.
Okay, Steve, so what exactly is this that I'm holding here?
It's an actual security guard's badge from Briggs Stadium.
Is this something for sale?
That's not for sale. Those are the type of things that we tend to put on display.
Okay.
And that I think is what gives the store a little bit more of a museum quality feel. That's an interesting piece on the wall. Even though he wasn't a Detroit Tiger, Ted Williams was extremely popular. He hit a walk-off home run in the 1941 All-Star game at Briggs Stadium. He's getting ready to cross the plate and he's shaking hands with Joe DiMaggio. Matted into the frame is an actual ticket stub from the game.
Oh, that's a cool picture.
We've been told before that this store belongs in Cooperstown, New York.
Yeah.
And I think there's some truth to that because we're actual fans of the team. And I think it shows. It shows in the way we display our artifacts, the way that we merchandise our products and things like that.
Yeah. So there it is, a little more unique Detroit for you to go out and discover on your own. Just take the time to explore because there's so much to see and do here that if you do, I guarantee you'll be back for more.
Things are happening in Detroit that are going to reinvent the American city.
Those of us who have been here a long time can tell you that it's never been more vibrant.
And it really represents the future, what the future can be and what the future is becoming.
Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. I'm Veronica Vance. And remember, if you would like more information on any of the places we visited, log on to visitdetroit.com. So until I see you next time, go out and explore on your own and discover the D. To learn about discounts and special offers for featured attractions, plus how to get copies of Visit Detroit magazine, click on visitdetroit.com.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.